Hi, I'm Sheilaa Hite, world-class astrologer, tarot master, spellcaster, medium, and all-around magical being. And I'm here today to talk to you about this week's astrology. This is a great week for being social, great week for making plans, a great week for activating those plans. Mercury, the messenger god, has arrived is the theme of this week. The 3 days that I'll talk about, the 3 aspects, are all Mercury days. And so what's important to know is it's not just for that day. It's for, you want to go 2 or 3 days before, 2 or 3 days after. So the first thing that's come up today is the new moon in Gemini. The new moon is a great time to begin anything, any project. It's a great time to get out there and interact with other people about it. Gemini is a sign of interacting. It's a sign of communicating. It's a sign of sharing your knowledge and your truth with somebody else and blending those truths and that knowledge so that you come up with great results and you have a great life and a great world. Moon water is also important for the new moon. So moon water is super important. You get a vessel, a cup, jar, however it works for you, and you fill it with water, and you put a cover over it, and you put it where it will catch the rays of the moon. And if you don't have a window or a spot where that happens, you can certainly put it in front of that wall because the moon's rays come through everything. And you leave it there until, say, 3 days after the new moon, and then you can drink it, or you can pour a little in your cooking water, or you can put a little bit in the cat or dog's dish. Plants love it, by the way. So it's a great thing to drink. So right now, this is important. The new moon is telling you that this is a time of truth. It's time for you to know your truth and to speak your truth. And it's a time for you to look at your plans, to dust off those old plans, and let's put some energy into them so that you can have what you have planned for, what you have wished for. Let's see. What you want is Tuesday, tomorrow, what you're going to want to do is understand and accept that profound realizations and deep insights are available to you. Because Mercury, how we gather and process information, is in a harmonious, beneficial aspect called a trine to the planet Pluto. So the planet Pluto is transformation, power, control, healing, and the ultimate truth. So you now have, with Mercury in a warm, beneficial relationship to planet Pluto, you now have access to all of the deep truths of life. And you can bring those up from those deep, dark places, and you can know them for what they are. And those are your truths, things that are within you that you might not have thought of at all. And if you've thought of them at all, but you put them aside, bring them out. And understand that it's about finding out what your truth is and motivating you. This whole week is about that. What your truth is and letting that truth motivate you. And if you don't like your truth, then let's work to retool that. You can't, the truth is the truth, but what are you going to do to change that truth so that it shows up for you in a positive way? So understand that truth, empathy, and courage are going to enable you to speak directly to the issue in any matter, whether it's internally or externally. And the third Mercury day is Wednesday. And Wednesday, by the way, is ruled by the planet Mercury. So a lot of emphasis on Mercury. The sun in Gemini, which is ruled by Mercury, will be together with, we call it conjunct, together with the planet Mercury, which rules Gemini. So there's a lot of Gemini Mercury energy going from the new moon to all the way through Wednesday. When you speak, not only will everyone know the power of your convictions, but you will know the power of your convictions. You will be conscious of you and where you stand. And knowing where you stand doesn't mean you're stuck there. If you know where you stand and you realize this does not work for me, Gemini is great for change. Mercury is great for shifting. Then make the changes so that you and how you connect with, interact with the world work in the most positive and beneficial way ever. So on that note, I will say goodbye for now, and I'll see you next week. Bye.